Hey everyone, Parallel here. Welcome to Star Trek Online. Let's continue on with the Let's Play of the Agents of Yesterday story arc. This may well indeed be the last episode because we are quickly coming to the end of the story arc here. In the previous episode, we just completed the episode, The Tangled Web, or what is it, Tangled Webs, which was an interesting episode. We got to meet the Tholians and had to correct an issue where the Nakul were again interfering. Daniel sent us back in time to stop that interference. The Nakul were trying to pit the Tholians against the Federation. So we were able to save the Tholian Queen, and it worked out all for the best. So another crisis averted thanks to Crewman Daniels, and thanks to us as temporal agents now. One interesting thing that did happen was the another Federation ship, the Defiant, was actually damaged in the battle and ended up going through time. And apparently that ties into another of the original series episodes. And I'm not quite sure which one actually, but it must because it mentioned that the Enterprise found them later. So that was a little unfortunate, but kind of cool how it actually ended up and tied back into another original series episode. All right, so let's continue on here. And as you can see, let me scroll down here. We can see we're out of episodes. We're now up to the last one, the Battle of Caleb 4. And we'll see what happens. I don't know if we're going to be facing off against the lead Nakul and finally put a stop to them, or what exactly happens, because at some point, I'm assuming, the next story arc here is the Klingon War, so at some point we're going to have to catch up to the 25th century, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very curious to see. Let's go ahead and hail and get things started.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. The Klingons are massing a battle fleet in that sector, and it's pointed at Federation space. I'm leading a force to respond to this aggression, and I want you to be a part of it. If they cross the line, we need to be ready for anything.
Admiral Garrett's going to lead the force. All right.
Stay safe out there. I need you on the line at Caleb 4. Hello?
Okay. Very nice. I wonder if we'll actually do what Admiral Garrett wants us to do, or if we're just going to go out into space and then all of a sudden Daniels will say, hey, what you actually need to do is this. So. All right, let's go ahead and exit. You can see we got a cool view here of the 23rd century space dock. Not quite as impressive as the 25th century version. As we're heading to the destination here, let's see how far away it is.
This is a pivotal moment in Federation history. The Nakul may attempt to disrupt it somehow, change the course of time. We'll need to look for signs of temporal flux.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I doubt the Nakul will just let this happen.
If they show up, we'll need to deal with them, no matter what.
All right, so we're on our way. And in keeping with the theme of giving some tips in these Let's Play episodes, I did notice that I have some skill points. I was thinking that the skill system didn't start until level 10, but in fact you can see here I actually already have 5 space skill points and 1 ground point. I thought I'd go ahead and spend them here. Now, what I recommend, at least initially, what I would recommend is for new players with low-end gear, I personally think that the the Science Ultimate, so the Science Ultimate is an ability you get when you unlock, how many points is it? 24? Yeah. So after you spend 24 points in a single one of these trees here, you unlock the ultimate for that tree. And so the science ultimate is actually the best. And you can, even as a tactical character, I think it's the best. As any character, no matter what career you are, I personally think the science ultimate is the best, especially if you have low end gear. And that is because when you activate this ability, this probability manipulation, this is the ultimate. You know, once you've spent your 24 points in, once you get this ability, it gives you a massive bonus to your crit rate. And it in fact takes your crit rate from whatever it is and puts it at 50%. So for the duration of this probability manipulation, you get a massive damage boost. Now, if you even spend a little bit more, and you can unlock a few extra perks here to buff it up, I particularly recommend probability window to increase the duration. That will increase the duration of it to 30 seconds. So that's 30 seconds of 50% crit rate. Amazing. And I also recommend, oops, not Frenzied Assault, that's the other one. Probability penetration, which gives you a damage resistance debuff on the enemies when you crit. And you're going to be critting a lot, so it pretty much stacks up very quickly. And does a very good job of debuffing the foe's resistances, and again, that increases your damage. So this is just a very good, the fact that it takes your crit rate and fixes it at 50% for 30 seconds is amazing. If you have low end gear and you have a really low crit rate, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a 1% crit rate, activating that ability will take it to 50%, which I think makes it very, very good for starting characters with low end gear, low crit rate. It's just a huge buff. Going from a low crit rate up to 50%, your DPS will go through the stratosphere. So that's what I would recommend as far as spending your points. It does take, you do have to spend, the 24 points to even unlock that ability, but just kind of keeping that in mind as you're spending your points here, you'll want to put most of it into science if that's the route you want to take. The other two ultimates are, well, the engineering ultimate's a bit lackluster. The tactical one is okay, but much more situational. The science one is just always good all the time. For those 30 seconds, you are a damage output god. All right. Now for me here, I am going to spend some in energy weapon training. I do like to put 2 points in here. Spending that third point in any of these skill trees, you're going to want to carefully think about it. Usually it has a very low, it's a very much a diminishing returns on that third point, so it's something you might want to consider. And like I said, I do want to mostly focus on science. When I'm building up to the 24 points, I'm going to have to max these out anyway, so. But the engineering ones are not too bad either, honestly. Hull capacity and hull restoration would also be quite helpful. Because that would actually help my engineering team, which I have. How many points do I have left? 2 points left. Let's do this and this. That will give us a nice boost. Alright, so a few tips there for how to spend your first points. Oh, let's also spend our ground. We have 1 ground point. Ground spec is a little bit easier. You only get 10 ground points total, so you don't have too many options, but if you want to go for the damage, I definitely recommend this tree right here. Weapon proficiency is very good. Weapon expert, increased criticals, all very good. Penetration is also very good. And also another good one here is down here, kit performance is also good because this increases all of your kit abilities when you're on the ground. So like your photon grenade or your medical tricorder, all of those are buffed by kit performance. For now, I'll just go with good old weapon proficiency damage. Why not? It's a flat damage buff. It'll help. Oh, and this is just if you want to be able to craft Photon Grenade 3 or Smoke Grenade 3 training kits. Yeah, just go with Photon Grenade. Why not? Yeah, but those are the little perks you get as you invest more into the tree, just like on the space side. As you invest into the science tree, you'll see this bar fill up, and eventually once you get your ultimate, it'll be over here and you'll be able to get it. Alright, so there's some tips there for spending your initial skill points. Let's go ahead and get into the mission.
All hands, this is Admiral Garrett aboard the USS Yorktown. I'm the commanding officer of this task force. Our long-range sensor platforms have detected a Klingon battle fleet massing near this system. At the moment, they're attacking our subspace relay network in order to disrupt communications and long-range surveillance in this sector.
Okay.
We have the Klingons outnumbered at this time. Should they abandon reason and follow a standard attack doctrine, fire to disable their ships if possible. A strong show of force should send them back to their side of the line. All ships go to yellow alert. Garrett out.
Resolute standing by. Orders acknowledged. Nice, we got a Gemini-class battleship here. Oh, we got a Daedalus Science, we got a Yorktown. And an escort. This is looking like a pretty good little fleet here. Got some D7s. Alright, let's defeat the D7s here. I like this one because I got a rear shot here. I'm going to do that. Let's do a high yield. Tractor beam in. There we go. And he's already down. Man, we got a really good fleet here. We're taking these guys down quick. Nice. Oh, double crits. Another D7.
The Klingon formation is breaking. All ships, give chase.
You definitely got them outnumbered, that's for sure. I wonder why the Klingons are auto-attacking. I know they would... I know we're not exactly friends with them at this time, you know, at this time in the story. And I mean, in the original series, they were never really friendly with the Klingons. I don't know why that guy is so... He's like heading out of here. Let's go ahead and finish off this cruiser here.
Target's shields have failed.
And why is the battle fleet way over there? Oh, that torp missed horribly. Oh, that looks like it's going to hit the planet. Yep, sorry about that. Hope that torpedo doesn't land on a city. Okay, so they are retreating. Okay, I guess I just need to get out of combat here so I can full impulse. Let's chase them. Why do I get the feeling they're going to like lure us into a trap? Like a bunch of ships are going to decloak or something here.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay, let's tractor you and let's get a high yield going. Tractor beam is handy at these levels because once you get a shield facing down... Yep, I knew it. Here comes some more. Once you get a shield facing down, it's helpful to hold them in place and keep that shield facing in your arc, so... Ooh, I'm more hurt than I thought. Keep that shield facing in your arc and get off a nice high yield on them. That's a pretty cool cutscene. They actually have some... Ooh, torpedoes on my mark. Oh, they're stepping up their in-ship cutscenes here. This is actually kind of cinematic.
Klingon ships. Decloaking?
I knew it. They're going to draw us in, and then they're all going to decloak. Oh,
All
crap.
ships, this is Garrett. Execute battle plan Sigma 4. Repeat, execute
Oh, there goes the Ranger. This ain't good.
Concentrate fire on the cruisers. You need to protect them.
Is that us? Can't see our name on there. Is that the Resolute? There's got to be some not cool interference going on here. Why would the Klingons just amass a huge battle fleet for no reason? Oh, there's a battlecruiser.
The mighty Federation has been brought to heel at last by the Klingon Empire. Those who remain shall know mercy in return for your unconditional surrender.
Yeah, I thought Klingons didn't take prisoners, Core.
We Klingons can be gracious in victory. Though, should you wish to die in battle with honor, I will gladly oblige you.
I'm picking up a temporal anomaly on one of the Klingon ships. It's consistent with readings we've seen at previous Nakul incursions. They're trying to interfere with the timeline again.
Yep, I knew it. Alright. That cruiser looks awesome. That looks like a early... what cruiser does that look like? A Nagvar? Maybe a little bit? Doesn't look like a Vorcha. Yeah, I think it looks kind of like a Nagvar. Okay. Until we break out of this tractor beam, there is not much I can do, Daniels.
Leave that to me. I'll modify the transporter and beam you over, past their shields. Once on board, free the ship and neutralize the anomaly if you can. Hurry. We're literally running out of time.
So, alright, there's the Yorktown. It looks like the ships are mostly intact. They just have us all in tractor beams. Okay. Let's head over and take out some Nakul. Alright, Daniels beamed us to the barracks, Lieutenant. I'm not picking up any... This is a Klingon ship? I guess I don't remember what the Klingon ships looked like, interiors looked like in the original series here. But we're not picking up any security alert. Looks like we got the drop on the Klingons. I brought several photon charges along. If placed tactically, we can use them to disrupt the ship's power grid and take down the tractor beam. Good thinking. Let's move out. I want that tractor beam out of action. Cool looking retro Klingon logo here. I thought Klingons didn't sleep on pads. I thought they just slept like on boards. Like they don't use mattresses. That door to the left leads to an engineering section. Good place to set a charge. And I see enemies. Aha. Take a grenade. Now there's some female Klingons. Did they have female Klingons in the original show? That shows you how much I remember.
This is the captain. There are intruders in the engineering section. Eliminate them immediately.
Okay, let's get some more charges here. But I thought we were trying to take out a temporal anomaly as well. Damn, the door's locked and we don't have their door codes. I think I can bypass it, but it'll take some time. Let's see, we'll cut it open, no time for anything else, and I don't care about property damage to Klingon ships. Okay. Ooh, got another door here. Science lab over here, probably the only one on a ship of this size. Another good spot for a bomb. Surprise! Oh crap, he's got a grenade too. Take out this sergeant. How come they're not using batleths? I guess I don't know if they used batleths back then. Not much of a sick bay. I guess Klingons are not big on the science side of things. Alright, one more group in here. Alright, target optics is almost up. Ouch. Knocked down. Okay, there's a lot of dudes in there. Why is like half of my away team like not here? Half my away team is like stuck way back there. Oh, sigh. Let me go back and get them. Probably a door closed on them and they don't know how. No, they're just stuck. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Here's a door. You can all come through. Come on, you can do it. What if I tell them to go here? Yes, yes. Come on, you can do it. Oh my gosh. Pathing so bad. Come on. Ooh, I got one more out. Come on, Tarsi. I know you want to come out here. Yes, yes. No, now Temet is stuck. Oh my gosh. Come on, Temet. No, I might be out of luck here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get more than 3 of them. Ooh, there we go. I did it. I did it. It's more challenging to get your away team to go through a door than to defeat the enemies. Alright, they seem to be doing a little bit better now. Nice.
You need
oh, hey, it's the
finish
one
them
dude.
Now. All of them. You don't understand how dangerous they are.
From
I
Enterprise.
don't need to do anything. Do not forget who is captain here and who is merely a visitor.
I've given you the means to victory. I suggest you use them now.
Noted, though it seems we have other concerns now.
I warned you, Core. Deal with this. Don't fail me.
Well, well, I was hoping for Kirk, but I got you. Pity. So you're the Federation globflies who found their way onto my ship. A bold maneuver, to be sure. Bold or not, you remain insects. A minor nuisance to be exterminated, swiftly and without mercy.
We remain insects, huh? Your allies are using you. The Nakul aren't here to help you. They're just here to help themselves.
And in that way, we are alike, for we both are here to help ourselves. Today, I will take what I want in the Empire's name and use it to utterly defeat the Federation. And the Nakul? Should the time for war come, we will meet them in glorious battle. But for now, our goals align.
Of course, they think they can handle the Nakul, and the Nakul will probably double-cross them or something. So before I get in line of sight here, what are we looking at? Oh, guess it already started. Whoa, he did the, what is that, lunge? He did the drop kick. Ouch. Oh my god, he did a 210 critical on me. That is gonna hurt. Let's take out that guy, he's almost dead. There's a sergeant over there. Oh my gosh. That drop kick is painful. Uh-oh.
A valiant effort, little fly. But it is over!
What the? Someone beam me out?
Glorious! Long shall I remember this day.
Wait, why did they set off the... Why did we set up the explosives while we were still on board again? I'm liking these cutscenes. This is pretty cool. They've definitely stepped up the game here on the starships cutscenes. So did they beam us all off or not? Okay, the charges work, the tractor beam is down, and the Resolute is free to navigate, but feedback from the tractor beam took out our warp capacity. The others are still caught in tractor beams, though their systems are operational. If we free them from the tractor beam, they could likely escape. Helm, get us moving. Let's do what we can. Okay, so apparently they beamed us all off. It didn't really look like that, but it's probably just an animation glitch or something.
This is Garrett. We're outmatched here. Disengage under best possible power.
Alright, we got the Yorktown free. Apparently when they have these tractor beams going here...
Well done. Thanks for the help.
They got the tractor beams going, they're also immobile, so that makes them pretty easy to take out.
Nice work. I owe you one.
But now we've got a lot on us here. This is not going to go well. It's tractor beam you and high
Mark
yield.
10, best speed.
Maybe. Got 2300. Good. There we go.
Run while you can,
These-
Starfleet. Won't get far.
Protect escaping ships. Okay. We freed all three of them. Yeah, this ain't good. Oh my gosh, we are so dead. Hope you guys can escape. Oh crap. How are we supposed to take out that many ships? That is crazy. I'm gonna face some maneuvers here and try to catch up. Maybe we can at least take out one of these raptors here. Nice, nice. I guess we'll just stay on this battle cruiser over here. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, more warping in. How long do we have to protect these ships here? Yeah, pretty soon all of our shields are going to be failing here. Okay, Yorktown, please escape.
You won't be forgotten. You've done us all proud.
Ouch.
At least one Starfleet officer has the courage to die well. Tomedun Bomedun.
What the? Did we just like disappear? We like disappeared and they were like still...
I'm afraid you're dead. Your ship was destroyed in combat while protecting the retreat of Admiral Garrett's forces.
No.
Your sacrifice allowed Garrett to warn Starfleet about Klingon cloaking tech. But your ship was lost with all hands. At least, that's what's in the history books. I've brought you and the crew members I could save to the early 25th century. You're being recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a new identity. We have a speed training and reacclimation process that will help you to fit in. I know this is a bit unusual, but you'll get used to it.
Why am I invisible? He's like talking to air.
Believe me when I say it's better than the alternative.
Oh, nice. They got some pretty iconic pictures there from the movies. A couple different series as well. I think something weird happened because I was defeated right as the cutscene came up. Yeah, see? What was... Didn't he say something about quick training to bring me up to speed on being a temporal agent, and they just plop me right on Earth space dock? And this is the actual Earth space dock in the 25th century. Okay, that was quite abrupt. All right, let's speak to this logistics officer.
Welcome to Earth Space Dock. Busy day on the holodeck, sir? I love dressing up for those historical holo novels, too. My Harry Mudd costume took first prize last year.
Nice.
That being said, you're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all.
Nice. They thought I was in a holodeck because I was dressed in the old style uniform here. Well, we get a ton of gear. We get some blue Mark IV gear. Phaser beams, okay. Dual cannons, torps. Personal shield and a phaser and some dilithium. Okay.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And we get to rank 10. Level 10, alright, so let's see here. Welcome to Earth Space Dock. You're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. Hey, you just said that. Ah, okay, they give you the path to follow. So, yeah. How can we already have a meeting with top brass if we like just arrived here from time travel? Yep, there are other people here. This is actual Earth space dock. It's not like some instanced mission or something. Well, I guess they really do want us to change our uniform. So I'm wondering now if I modify... Do I have access to like the full... Yep, looks like I do get access back to... all of my unlocked uniforms and everything, so cool. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, I could go with the top hall uniform. I don't remember how I got that one. Every now and then they do have these free giveaways where they give away costume parts and things. Most of these unlocks I've actually gotten for free. I think the only one that I actually purchased was the 7 of 9 one. I don't know if I've actually flat out purchased any of these other ones, but you can still use all... Oh yeah, the torn one that came in the starter pack. Okay, so that's cool. So once you get in here, you can switch up your uniform. I'm okay with this uniform for now. So yeah, we have to talk to Temporal Agent Philip Cray. And if any of you participated in the Delta Recruit mission, he is the... Even the Delta Recruit mission was still kind of a temporal mission in its own way. I mean, because it was kind of a predestination paradox where you go back in time and assist yourself. And that was more in preparation for the Iconian War. But this one, I guess we're still... I mean, I guess he is still a temporal agent, right? So he might know of Daniels as well. All right, let's talk to him. Welcome to the 25th century, Lieutenant Commander. We've been expecting you. That's right, I got level 10, so... Your new cover identity is in place, and Admiral Quinns is expecting you in the office behind me. Report to him for your orders. Remember, do not tell anyone about your status as a temporal agent. Your goal is to observe and to correct, not to interfere.
You are now a Delta recruit. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates.
Cool. Though I have to take... He just said you are here to correct, not to interfere. You could almost say that going around correcting, quote-unquote, the timeline is interference. That's kind of a contradiction there in their philosophy. All right.
As a Delta recruit, you will be able to earn many additional rewards as you complete later missions.
Hey, the computer said Delta Recruit. Ha! But this says Temporal Agent. That's pretty funny. They reused the same sample. You'll be able to earn... Okay. But we do get the enhanced rewards. I'm not actually sure what the bonus dilithium is, percentage-wise. And yes, finally, cool. So we get the temporal transponder, and yes, double-click on this thing, and this brings up your temporal agent perks. This is what I was waiting for. I was wondering to see how this temporal agent thing works. And it does indeed look very similar to the Delta Recruit, where you get... So you have all of these different unlocks, these little achievements that you do as you're leveling. And then you get the unlocks. So yep, just getting to each rank. So here we already got to rank 10, so we can claim this. Get to rank 20, 30, 40, 50, and you get one. Specializations. Reach Admiral rank and develop your specializations. Requires level 50. Oh, okay, so spend 1 spec point. Spend 5. Spend 15 spec points. Spend 15 spec points in one of the following... Oh, you have to spend 15 in one, and what do we get? A tier 3 specialization. Having received this prize reward for spending 15 specialization points in one specialization as a temporal agent, activating this item will grant you 3 special temporal agent tech upgrades. I wonder if those special temporal agent tech upgrades, I wonder if how good those are. I wonder if they're like Omega upgrades. That'd be pretty sweet. Complete 1 primary... Ooh, god dang, man. Complete 3 primary specializations? Holy cow. I haven't even done that on my main. Even my mains I've only completed 2, and I've been playing them for years. This is going to take a long... Well, not years, but a year and a half. That's going to take... That's a long achievement right there. Get your R&Ds up to level 15. Okay, so reach level 1 in any R&D school, level 5. That's pretty easy to get. And what do we get there? Choice of... Oh, that's right. They get this cool ability where it'll instantly... You can get one of your R&Ds up to level 10 right away. That's pretty cool. Okay, playing through the story arcs. Yeah, this was very similar to Delta Recruit. Yep. Complete all story arcs. What do we get here? Starship trait, improved critical systems. Your ability to manipulate emergency power to your systems increases overall damage output to your ship. Increasing that, what's the percentage? Man, that might be pretty good, because I always use emergency power to shields and weapons, because I'm a Drake build. And I will be doing a Drake build on this character. That sounds like a decent trait. I guess it just depends on how much crit. But I like the sound of that. So we have to complete all the story arcs. Does that include all the way up to, what's this one? Complete half of the story arcs? Oh, okay, so if you complete half the story arcs, you get... Okay, so you get the critical systems, and then when you complete them all, you get improved critical systems. Got it. Play Yesterday's War. Future Proof. So you gotta play through, all the way up through... Is Future Proof the last? No. Do you have to do the Iconian? You gotta do Future Proof. You gotta do Delta. Breen. Borg. I don't see Iconian in here. Yesterday's War. Yesterday's War is the new one. And I do want to do a Let's Play on these as well, because these are all... This is a brand new story arc for... And these missions can be done by anyone. It doesn't have to be a temporal agent or a 23rd century captain. These ones are open to all captains. So even if you didn't create a new character, you will get access to Yesterday's War story arc. And to locate temporal probes. So this is also similar to Delta Recruit. I think you have to do these, like these will randomly show up in missions. Does it? Oh, okay, so if you mouse over, it tells you what the mission is. So diplomatic orders, hide and seek. I believe those are early on here. Yep, diplomatic orders right here. Hide and seek right here. Yep, so you just got to blade through the missions and just make sure you keep an eye out for these temporal probes. But there's also one here getting all of your reputations up to tier 5. I heard good things about this one. This one, I believe, if you get all your reputations to tier 5, yes, when you get this, upon accepting this reward, all future reputation equipment projects will be granted as a Mark 13 ultra rare quality item. That is awesome. So you're gonna want to grind out all of the reputations on your temporal agent here, because that is an amazing perk. That will save you so many upgrade and dilithium by starting out at ultra rare. Going from Mark 12 to 13 is okay, that'll save you a little bit, but going from very rare to ultra rare will help you a lot. So this is a really good perk here for getting all your reputations to tier 5. And I'm almost positive this is account wide, or you can claim this on your other characters as well. Does not apply to kit modules. Okay. At least I think I heard you can apply this to your other characters. Doesn't explicitly say that anywhere. But usually once you unlock these, you can come over to Agent Phil
Greetings. How can I assist you today?
And what you're going to do is you can come to him, talk to him, and see what this. Click on this one right here once you're level 20 or higher. And then he'll have like a shop, a reclaim store where you can go in and reclaim all the rewards on your other characters that you've earned on your temporal agent.
Greetings. How can I assist you today?
Okay. So that looks really good. These perks, although a lot of these are very, very much involved, like getting all your spec tree, maxing out 3 spec trees, maxing out all your reputations, that is a very, very long-term goal. Yep.
Come in. I've been expecting you. I've recommended you for a command position on board a ship of the line. There are several fine ships available for an officer of your caliber. Head to the shipyard to select your new ship, then return to me for your assignment.
Okay. So before we get into this, Yeah. So before we continue on with our mission here, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and end the episode here. This one has been running on for long enough time, and what I'd like to do is do one more episode here on this Let's Play, and just kind of transition this character in from the end of the, from the end of the Agents of Yesterday, and transition. Oh, I'm already getting fleet invites. Yeah, no, thank you, not right now. But transition into going on to the rest of the storyline, and give a few tips and things that you can do at this level. I didn't unlock duty officers yet. I think I have to be level 11 for that. But I did want to give at least a couple tips and things on this character before I sort of end this Let's Play. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not gonna. These are all really old missions, honestly. So I'm probably not gonna do a Let's Play on all of these. It would honestly take way too much time, and so I'm thinking I'll just do one more episode here and kind of give some tips and a little bit of guidance on how to transition the character from an agent of or I guess from the 23rd century into the 25th century, and to get going for the rest of your career and start working on all of these temporal agent perks. But so look forward to that. But for now, I think for this episode we'll call it an end. And I do want to at least touch on a few things here. Just overall, Agents of Yesterday, the story arc was actually fantastic. I really enjoyed all of these episodes. They flowed together quite well. The pacing was actually quite good. This Battle of Caleb 4, they had some really nice cutscenes with some actual ship cutscenes that were quite good. A little bit more dynamic camera angles, and made it look a little more cinematic. I liked it. So definitely some improvements. I mean, every time Cryptic comes out with a new episode or story arc, you can really tell they are refining their craft and getting much better at it. And this whole Agents of Yesterday really worked well. Much better pacing, much better cutscenes, a lot of unique maps, much better artwork on the maps. Very, very true to the original series. And anyone who enjoyed the original series will love this entire story arc. And also, if you liked Enterprise, because and let's face it, the Temporal Cold War, the Nakul, and Crewman Daniels, those were all actually from Enterprise. So this whole story arc was almost, I wouldn't say equal parts, but very significant portion of this was also from the Enterprise series, not just the original series. But I did enjoy it. I do like how how they transitioned you to the future. I guess you proved your worth to Daniels, and Daniels, instead of letting you go down with your ship in the Battle of Caleb 4, he beamed you off at the last minute right before your ship was destroyed, and so as far as history was concerned, you were dead. And that way he pulled you out just in time and removed you from the timeline, and dumped you here on Earth Space Dock. So I thought it was pretty good. I think it was a good way to finish out that story arc and to actually bring you into the timeline. Now, he did say that there was going to be some kind of training to bring me up to speed, but that didn't really happen. I mean, they just plop you right on Earth Space Dock and they go tell you to talk to Philip Cray, and that's about it. But it looks like he did save our crew along with us, so I guess maybe they're all temporal agents, even this generic dude. Generic human male, but Scavron, Temet, and Tarsai all came along with us. Good deal. I'm actually really liking Tarsai. I would definitely keep her on my ground crew. She's got some excellent traits. And very unique for an Andorian. Andorians don't usually get these traits. What is Superior Soldier is very good. So that's plus 7.5 all energy damage and plus 15% crit. So that's a very good trait on the ground. Alright guys, I guess that is it for the Agents of Yesterday's story arc. Like I said, I'll do one more episode here and just talk about yeah, just talk about transitioning into the actual game and get going. Maybe give a few tips for newer players on how to, how to continue leveling and some things you can do to help you, maybe earn some income along the way and get off to a successful start. But that will be coming soon. So I guess this is it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.